goaltender on this one, or did you like?
So you always look for more second shot rebounds and some more traffic in front of the net. He was good and made saves, and then he had a bunch that he just made a whole lot easier than they were. He didn't give any back. I didn't think we gave up a whole lot in the game on a team that's been scoring a bunch of goals, and they made the most of the few chances they had, and we did none ours. And that was the end of it. Whether it was, their goaltender made some real good saves, and then he made a bunch just on his size alone, nice and tight, that we didn't get that second and third. So we would look at the area of the game where we fell short with some of the quickness in the battle around there. And that, I thought, to get the second chance, to keep it going, a little more quickness in their end, and just some finish around some posts.
Do you think you had off yesterday, but the back-to-back Washington-Pittsburgh games, how much did that take out of you guys?
I don't know. I mean, I think we're at a point in the team we're not running very hard in practice anymore. So I don't think it was an energy level issue. I mean, if we'd gotten outshot 30-18 or something, then you would say that maybe we didn't have it in our legs. But I thought we left the game around their net, not around ours.
I'm sure you're aware of the stats, but Phoenix is so good when they score first, and they go up 1-0 and 2-0. What do you think on the bench? It's going to be a tough night.
It's going to be a tough, but I still thought we were in alone with Cole. We had the 2-on-1 and a couple of shifts where we had some motion in there, and I thought we were going to get enough, and I think we did through the game. We'll go chances for and against. I think we'll have the edge in that, but we got a bad break on the third one off a stick that kind of came out of nowhere, and that wasn't happening for us. And some of our better chances we just couldn't finish on.
That stall line had been going so well, and having Brandon out, you've got to move UC down. Yeah. How much does that affect things?
Well, having Brandon out affects our team.
Yeah.
I mean, he's developed into a two-way guy, penalty killing, and some power play time that he makes. But I think he had Rutu going pretty good there, and it let us do different things off the bench, and match our lines a little different. You can get them away from their big set of D a little easier.
You came out in the second period just with your pants on fire. It seemed like 3 really good shifts with a bunch of good scoring chances. So when you don't score on those, does it kind of weigh on the mindset of the team?
Well, I think it gives you the sense that it's there, that you keep pushing like that. Like I said, after that, I didn't think we had given up much through 2, but we were having a hard time around the net. There's no question.
Did it kind of seem like one of the games from earlier this year, where every time you made a mistake, it just wound up in the back of your net through some?
Well, I didn't feel like that in terms of the mistakes. It wasn't that there were 5 or 6 of them, and I didn't think we were out of position on too many. But the not finishing around the net certainly weighs on the team, and their 4th one, and really just at the end of a power play, us hanging in longer than we should have to create that odd man rush. So some of that came from us being down.
Your thoughts are going with Justin tonight?